show you quickly the basics of blogging in the Love Media CMS. So you come in to your dashboard, you always get a little snippet of what's going on here with your traffic stats, and your main menu is on the side. I just have to click because I'm in my video here, and everything to do with photos and blogging is this first image. And you're going to go to blog. And you come in here and you can see all of your posts. You can see stats underneath, and you've got a couple shortcuts as well to take you right into settings or right into images, or you can just click on a post and you can edit, make any changes in it that way. You can also use up here to search for a post if you need to find something, search by categories. If you have multiple blogs, you can search by the blogs, and you can also change the way this screen looks by sorting it by date, title. You can change it to list. You can change it to a smaller grid, or you can change it to calendar view. So if you're doing a bunch of scheduling, you can look at it that way as well. Now to add a new post, you can click add post, or you can click the plus sign. Anywhere in the CMS, the plus sign is always to add new. So click that, and you're going to walk through the steps. Now you can find your own rhythm in blogging. The way I like to do it is to upload all my images that I want in the entire portfolio in here, and then kind of trim back my blog. So I'm going to show you this way. You can do it another way too. So you're going to write your title in. Just going to put test title. Remember, your title and short description are very important for SEO, so you want to focus on your keywords and locations here. Short description, even if we are not displaying a short description on your site, it's important that you put something in here for SEO purposes. So it's going to create all the necessary HTML tags based on your title and your short description. All right, then you're going to choose, if you have multiple blogs set up, you're going to choose which blog it is going to. If you don't, then it's just going to default to the one you need. You can choose who the author is, the date you want this to go live, so I'm going to set it here. And it won't go live until this date and time, and it won't go live unless you turn it to publish. Remember that. Now you pick your category. The categories help you organize your content for searching on the site, and they also are important for SEO purposes. And we do them as checkboxes so that you create more consistency with things as well. So you're not doing real wedding, one time real weddings, and then wedding, and then weddings, and it's all over the map. This will help you create it consistently. If you're adding any further tags, you can list them here, comma separated. Put in your location if needed. It will default to your location most times, and you can override that if you need as well. If you have regions or city regions, you can include that as well. And there we go. So you save that, you put in all the basics of your post. Next step is to add your images. So again, you're just going to click the plus sign to upload your media. You can drag and drop images right onto here, or you can click and it will pull up your own computer menu there. So I'm just going to throw in a couple images for testing. All right. So then as those upload, they turn to checks, and you get a little message that your images have finished uploading, and you can close that out. Remember that you can't upload high-res images. It is a website. You want to keep it to under 5 megs. 2 megs, you know, that 2 megs range is perfect. 2400 pixels wide is ideal. It is on the large side. We do that for retina quality and to be ahead of the game. Sorry, I ended up. Now, my internet got hung up there, but after it just takes you right to here. When it's done, when the images load and you close up, you come and it takes you into the post, and everything in here is what you see is what you get. So if you want to put text above an image, you place it above. If you want to put it, you know, here, it's like that. So what I like to do personally, I come here, I get all my images uploaded. First thing I like to do then is trim out any images that I don't maybe want in my blog post after all. And then I like to sort them. So you remember, you'll have always a deeper menu in the CMS up here under the title. So we can go to sort, and all your images are here, and all you do is grab the arrows and you can move it around to whichever order you want, which is handy when you know the ceremony and the reception are backwards, things like that. But the photos, so you know, will upload alphanumerically, so based on how they're labeled. So we can go back, so once we've got everything sorted out exactly how we want it, we just go back to the post, click post, and we come here, and now everything's sorted the way we want. And then if you want to, you know, create collages, put images together, especially if you've got taller images like I have here, how you do this is you click the cogwheel underneath, and that's going to pull up this nice little settings bar. You go change, and then all of your options are here. So if I want to create 2 verticals, I just click on it. I can close that. It creates a spot. All I do is click on that image. It pulls up my library that I'm already working, that I've already uploaded, and you can just click on the one you want to use here. You can also see the orientation of the image with this little kind of cheat here, little squares. So there we go. So I can put 2 like that. I can say, you know, I want to also put these ones together. Again, click the cogwheel, change, 2 verticals. There we go. I want to go like that. I click on the image, and I can create, you know, as detailed or as simple as I want. If I was like, oh, if I forgot an image and I want to add another one, I can click the plus sign. The plus sign will allow you to add anything else to this post, so whether that be media, another image, we can add text, or we can add HTML, and that's a case where you're copying some kind of special code from Instagram or Eventbrite, something like that. So if I forgot and I want to add an extra image, I would just click media. If I want to add text here, I can click text, and it's going to pop up a little text box. I can just click on it and start typing away about the blog post. And then the only key thing, if you type here, make sure it's always a little save icon is going to appear underneath, and you want to make sure you click that. The other thing, if you don't like typing within the post and you want to use the bigger editor, you can click the B, and that always pulls up the full editor, so you have a bigger space to type in. Within this one, though, all you need to do is double click, and it pulls up the little mini editor there as well. So again, make sure that if you had type, you click save. So you'll see right away the little save icon appears. I can save that. To save the entire blog post, obviously you always have a save down here at the bottom as well. So you know, if I want to add text at the top, some kind of intro, again, I click the plus sign, it pulls this up, I go text, and you know, I add an introduction sentence here, and I can save that. So then once I have everything ready, you know, you can add your text. And I'm going to show you in another video a few other things. I forgot to mention one thing, but in the rows here, if you put 2 images together, these are always going to stay individual, so they're not stamped like a PDF or now one single image. And you can also grab, just like you did in sort, you can grab these little arrows and move them around just within the rows. If you put something together and you're like, oh, I don't like the way that looks, sometimes especially if you're using 3 images, you might want to change that, but you can quickly drag and drop that. You also have the cogwheel again that changes, that offers you all your change settings here. X is going to delete it. The little arrow here is to rotate the images. And then we have sources, which I'm going to go through in another video. And also you have your tags, which I'll also go through in another video. But that is quickly the gist of your blogging. As you can see on the side here, you'll also see that all of your kind of settings, everything you set up is here. So your title, your short description, the date, you can see it's still in draft mode. You can see all the other selections I have. You can click preview to view it. And if you want to go right into settings, you can just click right in here, and that brings you right back into your settings. You can edit any of this that you need to. You can also set the main image that's going to appear on the blog if you have like a lead image. I can go edit image, and if it doesn't pull it up, just go choose from libraries. You can say, you know, I want this to be the main image. It's a cute little puppy. I can double check everything here. When I'm ready, I'm going to want to make sure that I turn this to publish. Obviously it won't go live until the date, but you want to make sure that it's on publish and save. And then you can go back, all your posts are here, so if anytime you need to edit one of these posts or change something, you just come to your main blog page and just click on it, and you can see everything you're working on. All right.